Hey everybody, and welcome back to another episode with Lackluster Gaming. This is Dale, and I am pleased to bring you some replays from my clan. Some dirty decks will be featured today. Now, I've got a couple clanmates here that I asked them for this content, and they, not reluctantly, but they very happily obliged to share this with us. So, the first one comes from Nick. Now, Nick, I believe he's one of the newer members in our clan, but so far he's been very active, and he's got a lot of really cool replays that he shows. And this is one that I wanted to bring out because not only does Nick have a dirty deck, but our opponent, AK Super Native 93, extreme dirt. Alright, look at this. We've got a bowler with the elixir pump on Nick's side, and on our opponent's side, a double golem. Now, note that he used the mirror, so the second golem is a level 4, and it is now raged. So, Nick's got the musketeer and the ice spirit. Slowing down those two golems, that's going to help out a lot, but if you look at the top left, we've got the royal giant and the bowler taking out that tower, and at the same time, the bottom right corner tower is also defeated. Now, Nick is going to use a bowler, kind of sweep away most of those remaining enemies that were following up those golems, but on the top left, we've got the bowler and the royal giant. Bowler just went down, musketeer taking out some shots, 3 muskies. AK Super Native 93 didn't even have anything to defend with, so it was just a quick and easy 3-crown win for Nick. Thank you, Nick, for supplying that for us. So anyway, we'll get right into another one in just a second, because, you know, dirty decks, man. If you've got one, I want you to share it down below in the comment section. Let me know what you use, and if you've got replays, come on over to Khaleesi's Den, our clan, join up and share those replays. We want to see them. So the next dirty deck comes from Nightmare. Now, Nightmare is not in our Clash Royale clan. He's normally he is in our Clash of Clans clan, but every now and then he'll jump into our Khaleesi's Den clan, and right away he looks like he's in a bad place, but great move, great placement of those goblins, directing some of the energy away from that Tesla, and he's able to destroy that push, and has a counter push with a Tesla of his own, prepares those arrows just in case, and the zap counters his Tesla. The barbarians are going to take it out, and this wizard with its splash damage should have no problem defeating those barbarians. So now we're going to go with a giant wizard push. Now if we look over at Keko King, our opponent, not too much that he can do with what he's got in his deck. So that giant is going to do some serious work on Keko King. Now the lumberjack rage spell is not going to get any use whatsoever, and that's really unfortunate for Keko King because that mega minion at level 6 would have done some major damage if it had made it to the tower. Now that poison spell right there plays just a little bit late and won't take out the princess, allowing her to finish off that tower. And already we're at a point right now that you know, Nightmare is just doing fantastic. There's not a whole lot that our opponent can really do. So we've got 2 Sparkies coming down the lanes, opposite lanes, and Keko King is coming in with another giant Sparky Mega Minion push. And that is easily countered using a giant as a distraction for that Sparky and his minion horde to take out the rest of the push. Now in that case, the lumberjack rage spell did actually work for him, but if we look at the top left, that Sparky lands 2 hits on the King Tower. That Mega Minion is just not doing enough. So now we've got a full bar of elixir. We're going to use a king to distract that Mega Minion and use a Minion Horde to kill off that Mega Minion. And over here at the top, before our opponent can even destroy one tower, that giant and those minions land us the 3-crown victory. So, not exactly the dirtiest deck. It's almost a meta deck. It just, instead of Sparky, or instead of Poison, he's running the Sparky. But, you know, one thing I wanted to talk to you guys about is the Clash of Clans update. I don't know if you saw it, but there is a video on my page. You can check it out. There are a ton of new upgrades available for troops, and also a new troop trainer. So go ahead and check that out if you can. Just go to my channel, and it's one of the first videos that you'll be able to check out. So this next replay comes from Meats by the Pound. He's been begging for a couple days now. Not really, but he's been asking to be featured in some of these videos, and this is definitely a dirty deck. So already our opponent's push was countered by a 3-minion card, and that's kind of weak. And you know, a couple little exchanges there. Those fire spirits aren't going to do anything because the archers are going to take him out, and that zap spell just a little bit late, allowing Meats to land some damage on that top right tower. So Meats, you can tell he's got to be he has ADD or something. I don't know what's going on with him, tapping all those cards, bouncing around all over the place. But now with 10 elixir, he's going to go ahead and pump up, and our opponent looks like he's about to play his giant and balloon combo. Now, Meat's coming in with the minions and the archers and the Mega Minion. Throws a zap in there, stops the push, but it does land some significant damage to that tower, and throws in a Hog Rider to the mix. Now those fire spirits will get mostly absorbed by the Mega Minion and the Hog Rider, allowing that Hog Rider and those archers to do some damage. They get zapped out, and the Minion Horde is going to do a little bit too, taking down that Ice Wizard just enough so that we don't have to really worry about it too much. Lands one shot and gets taken out by the tower. Alright, so now here's where the dirty factor comes in. Now we've got a giant balloon push coming in from our opponent, which we're defending again with the minions and the archers, and we've got a royal giant on our own push. Now the tower gets taken out, but the royal giant absorbs those fire spirits. Now we've got double royal giant, and they quickly take out the tombstone. That ice wizard, no problem. Now we've got 2 royal giants and 2 mega minions. One gets zapped off, accompanied by a hog rider, and this is just going to do some major work. That tombstone is just not going to be enough to stop it. And now we've got, what is it? What is it? It's almost time. A 3rd royal giant. That's right. That is some straight up dirt. And that is not even using a mirror card. So, pretty good gameplay. Excellent way to build up a slow push by Meats by the Pound. And I believe he's featured in our next video too, Meats by the Oz. But let me know in the comments, was that complete dirt? Complete trash? Should he pack away that royal giant and try something else, or do you think it works for him? I think it works for him, especially in the royal arena. It's not too bad. And yeah, so let us know down in the comments what you want to see in future videos. What kind of decks you want to see, if you need some explanations on how to use a specific card. If I have the card, I'll go ahead and make an explanation video for you. At the moment, we've got just about everything except for a couple of the legendary cards. So anything you want to see, we'll do it for you in Khaleesi's Den. Some friendly gameplay. And this is Meats by the Oz. I'm assuming, actually I know, it's Meats by the Pound's other account. And he's going in with his Valkyrie and Royal Giant. And that Royal Giant hog push is just fairly brutal because, I mean, just look how much damage it does with 2 cards that attack the towers. Now, this counter push coming in, double muskies, gets taken out pretty easily by that poison spell, not doing a whole lot of damage, but, you know, we're about tied at this point. Even though our opponent is actually a level 7 and Meat is a level 9. I didn't actually notice that until just now. Might not have put it in if I had noticed how unbalanced this matchup was, but I don't know, maybe Tito's really good and constantly defeats level 9s. I'm not sure. But here's a little bit of why I elected to use this deck. Here we got coming in the Royal Giant. I'm sorry, the Giant Skeleton and the Witch. Now, the Witch, with all those skeletons, should have no problem taking out that Giant and turning it around and becoming a counter push. Gonna take out that Prince, no problem. And can we get that Giant Skeleton to the tower? Yes, we did, and look at that. Bomb takes it out. Does over 730 damage. Just the bomb, not mentioning each time he hit the tower, was about 200 hit points gone from our opponent. It's amazing. That card is way overpowered. Let me know down below if you think it should get a nerf. Comment, do it. Let me know. Or give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to this video. Do it all. Let me show me some love. Anyway, now we've got some kind of a stalemate going on, and we've got less than a minute remaining in this match, and I don't understand what's going on. I know that Meats by the Oz does not want to lose this battle, but he's so close to landing a 3-crown victory that we just wasted 20 seconds. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and push with the Giant Skeleton, the Royal Giant, and it looks like our opponent might have left the match. So why not just keep dropping some cards? Especially if you're going for the crown chest. We got the triple giant push, Giant Skeleton, Royal Giant, the normal giant, and it's all going in, and just so close. We miss the 3-crown victory and only get the 2. If only he hadn't wasted that 20 seconds, he would have nailed that 3-crown victory. And if not for the crown chest, at least do it for your stats. Show me your stats. Let me know what is your personal best down below in the comment section. I'll be happy to show you what mine is. And anyway, that's it for the dirty decks. Let's go ahead and open up some chests before we leave, starting with this free chest up here. See what we get. Let me know what you think we get. Do we get a legendary today? Nope. We got a little bit of gold, some gems. What else? The Elixir Collector, and Minion Horde. Not too bad, okay. Let's open another one of these. We got some gold again. Ooh, Rocket. Let's do a Rocket Mortar Cheese video. Let's do that sometime. And now we got this giant chest awarded last night. It's finally open. Tons of gold. 52 archers. Lots of bombers. I get tons and tons of bombers. It's crazy. And then I like that. 26 mega minions. That is beautiful. We'll definitely be using those eventually, fairly soon. And it'll be great. But until then, keep playing on and sending in your replays and your requests for future videos.